do Wire Lady TV live streams where I troubleshoot all kinds of new ideas and designs for wire art and wire jewelry. Today is a special live stream for Amber. She was asking me what she could do with O-rings. Now, O-rings are these little rubber rings that apparently she gets them with her boyfriend. Has is a drummer and has drumsticks that come with these. I'm not quite sure why they do. Maybe Amber, you can tell me in the comments. But yeah, so I ordered some on Amazon. I thought I had some because I used to make stuff with those little rings many years ago, but I don't think I have any left. So that's what we're doing today. Hi Amber. Hi Priya. How are you? I'm going to just pick up the video on my computer so I could see comments, and we are going to go for it, just making funky designs with the O-rings. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit, and here is the box of rings that I got, and we are going to figure out some stuff to do with that. But first I'm going to show you a couple of projects I've been working on, and then we're going to get going with the DIYs. So hi Mustafa, how you doing? We got a bunch of Ishida's here too. Hello. So let me just flip the screen, and then I will show you some stuff that I've been working on in the past week. So let me just flip the camera. There we go. So I'll bring this, you see our nice snowy weather outside. Bring this one down. Make sure that we're centered on the table here. Just going to get a little overview and see. Yeah, we're good. Move my computer. Perfect. And here are these. So guys, these are the pieces that, I'm sorry, yesterday my Tip Tuesday video was super late because I've been working on the 10-day Right Brain Art Challenge, and it was the last day for that challenge today. So we're on to other things. So this is one of the ones with the sea glass. So what I wanted to experiment for this was I have this clear kind of white colored sea glass. Oh, hi Gretchen and Tina hopping on too. Hi Gretchen and Tien. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. And Jean is here as well. Hi guys, that's awesome. And Tanasri is here. Hello. So I had this clear sea glass, and what I did was I ended up coloring it with dye. Now this is India ink, it's permanent dye, and you'll see in the Tip Tuesday video how I colored the glass, and then I made these designs with the hearts for Valentine's Day. So that was super fun. And let me just see. Clarice says, hi Clarice, how are you? So today we're going to do something different, but I also wanted to show you a few pieces from the 10-day art challenge, which is on my other channel, which is the Heather Boyd art channel. So if anybody is interested in art and wants to join that YouTube channel, that would be wonderful. So I'll just quickly show you some of the pieces from that. So this one was actually a piece that we drew a crunched up paper, and then after the fact I pulled out like images that I saw in the piece. So day one was blind contour drawing with crunched up paper. Hi Carol. And then the next one, this is upside down because this was an upside down challenge where you draw the Picasso picture upside down. That's from the Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain book. So there's exercises in there. The next one was drawing with your non-dominant hand. So I drew this with my left hand. That was day 3 of the challenge. Day 4 was to draw your hand under glass and trace it and add the details. So that was super fun. That's day 5. Day 6 was drawing moving figures. So that was super fun. Drawing, it's a continuous movement drawing. So that was a really fun challenge. And then that's day 5. And then day 6 was a double blind contour drawing. So I actually had objects that was like a little bike sculpture and a fork, and I just traced them with my hand, didn't look at the paper, and I drew them on the paper. So that was day I'm losing track of my things. I think I wrote the time. I've lost track of my days. Anyways, I think I lost track of my days, but you'll see it all on a playlist. Here's day 7, drawing the negative space. So that was really fun. That's with a viewfinder. So, and I also give directions and a template on how to make a viewfinder for drawing over on the art channel. And then day 8 was automatic drawing. So just like going for it, drawing all kinds of like scribbles and stuff while listening to music. And then I colored some of them in. So that was really fun. That was day 8. Day 9 was doing something called frottage, which is just rubbing. So I actually rubbed charcoal or Conte, I guess it was graphite actually, over a little wire cat that I'd done, and then I did all kinds of textures and stuff. So these were super fun. And everybody in the Discord group did amazing with these challenges. So you're so sweet, Heather. Aw, thank you so much. I'm going to just open up this so I could share the link to Discord. So if you go to Discord in the Heather Boyd art channel, you can see everybody's creations from the art challenge. So this was the last day, which was doing cutouts like Matisse. So that was super fun, just cutting them out without drawing them. So that was really, really fun. Yesterday's was your favorite. Oh, I'm so happy with the rubbing, eh? That was super fun. And then what I did was last night after I filmed the video for the last day, I actually took my pieces and put them together in a collage. So this was the piece I'd cut out in the challenge, and then I collaged all kinds of pieces, and then these were cutouts from magazines that I put on just as a silhouette. So yeah, the art challenge was super fun. If you're interested in art, definitely join my art channel because we're having a blast with that. And I'll be doing another challenge in April. And then on this channel, I'm doing the 10-day bead soup challenge on March 1st. So that's coming up soon. Yeah, beautiful, Heather. Thank you. So now, what are we going to do with these O-rings? Amber, any ideas? Let me know what you were thinking. I also have my wire. I have 20 gauge, and then I have 18, and 24 gauge. This is the Michaels wire. It comes in a 3-pack like that for $10. If anybody has a Michaels nearby, it's just craft wire. This is the tinned copper from Artistic Wire. Usually I use their tarnish resistant copper, but I ran out of it, so that's fine. And then I have some beads. You found some washers. Yay, awesome. Yeah, you can get them at the hardware store too. You love the collage. Thank you. I just adore mixed media and collage. So, and then I have a bunch of beads. Of course, my favorite miracle beads. The first thing I want to try to make is, because I've made it before. Yeah, flower. That's a great idea. Flower's great. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bicycle, because I know I did a bicycle with these washers before many years ago. I just have to remember how I did it. It was a long time ago. So I'm going to just grab my tools. I'm going to grab a couple of washers. Which ones? I don't want them too skinny either. So maybe this size. Let's try that size. And then I'll get some wire. Or maybe even bigger. I'm going to see. I'm just going to grab a couple out and see what I'm going to do. And then we'll try some other. I like the flower idea. I think we should try that for sure. I'm going to put my hair back, because otherwise you're going to be seeing my hair in the camera. And I'm so due for a haircut. I have to call my hairdresser after this and get a haircut. So a bike. Yeah, so let's try the bike. Can you tell? Will my washers work? I posted a photo that in the post live stream. Okay, I'm gonna have to see. Actually, I actually can't look at Discord right now, Mustafa, because my iPad is not working. I don't know why, and I'm filming on my iPod, so I won't be able to look until after the live stream. So I will definitely check after the live stream and see. Hi, Joan. How are you? Good morning. So let's try something with this. These are maybe a little small. I'll just try it with the big one. It's good. The big ones. It's going to be easier to see. So what I was thinking, I should probably draw it first, because I haven't done it in a long time. So let me just get a paper. I'll just get a paper. So there we go. So we're just going to get the O-rings here. Make sure it's centered. And yeah, so you would do like something like that, and then around here, and then maybe just like that or something. Yeah, I'm going to try it that way. The other way I thought to do it was to actually do like a kind of like it would be a little wobbly, but just to actually have it dangling down. Now, how was I going to do that? Let me just think. I'm going to try 2 different concepts. Okay, so let me just try. I'm going to just try the first way, and then we'll go from there. So Alyssa says, where did you get your wire and how thick it is? So this one is 20 gauge wire. I actually bought this one at Michael's, but you can order it online on Etsy or Amazon or even from the Beadalon company. Hi, Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. How are you? So yeah, which gauge? So this is 20 gauge wire. Yeah, I'm going to start with the 20. It's a nice average size. I think it's a good one to work with. So what I'm going to do first is I'll just stick this one in here and I'm just going to secure it in place. So I'm going to just do this one a couple of inches from the end. And Kelly says, I just started watching you. Awesome. Fantastic. Welcome, Kelly. Yeah. And I do a live stream every Wednesday. So this is fun. Wire Lady TV. So if ever you are interested in hopping on and saying hi on Wednesdays, sometimes I'm a little late. Sometimes I have to switch it to another day, but usually Wednesday is good. So if we just secure it in there, I'm just going to really play around with this because sometimes I like to do like a little kind of, not spokes, but like a little something in there to give it some detail. But I'm going to try something really simple to start, and then we'll go from there. So say this one goes here. We're going to just go across here. And then I want to bend it in here. So I really might, it's so bright in here I can barely see the screen. So if my hands go off the screen, just tell me in the comments. So, and Dee Dee says, hello, hi. And there's Fia Scott. Happy face is nice. It's amazing. This is amazing. I remade your sun ring. Very nice. Fantastic. Yeah, the rings are fun. I have some fun ring designs. I always enjoy making them. Rings are, and there is also the 10-day ring making challenge that has a bunch of interesting designs too. This got a little spaced apart, so if I want to bring it in a little more, I'm just gonna like twist it a little bit more in and then out this way. So we're gonna just, oh, I don't know if that's good, but I maybe shouldn't have brought it back that much, but that's okay. It's going to be a little wobbly, but it's fine. So now what I want to do is just bring this one up, and this might wiggle, so I think I'm going to twist it in there as well. So let's twist it in there, see what we're going to do. And Christine back again. Hi, Christine. There we go. And Renisha, hello, hello. I hope I haven't forgotten any or missed anybody's name. So if I miss anybody's name, I didn't say hello to you, just go ahead and say hi again. And whoa, okay, now this is what we're learning, right? This is getting a little bit distorted because when you bend it in two places, it distorts the shape of the circle. So that's a good thing to keep in mind, especially with a wire, this wire that I've kind of twisted it very tightly, but just for the sake of design, figuring out designs, let's just try it like that. This is a bit similar to the design I did in the paperclip challenge. So we're just going to try something like that and just keep it super, super simple. So I don't know if this is going to work. I'm not sure I like the way that's bent there, but we'll just try it. And I'm going to just make that into a kickstand. So let's just bend that, cut that there. Keep it simple. Yeah, I don't like that there's not something in there, but it's okay. We're just gonna keep it. Oh, I could even put one down there. Let's just go like that. Yeah, and if you wanted to bring it down to there, you can, or maybe I'll just bring it this way. I'm just gonna bring that one down here and then up there. I'll just bend it around there. It's kind of funky. It's a little strange, but that's okay. We're just going to go like that. But I'm going to try the other way where we dangle the things down. So we're going to see how that goes. And Joan says, can you make a sunflower with wire? Actually, Amber just suggested doing a sunflower or like a flower with the O-rings. And today I'm just doing things with the O-rings. So I could definitely, I'm going to try the flower after this. I think it's going to be cool. So here's a little wonky bike. This is a little funny what it's doing there, but it stands, eh? It's really cool and it stands up. So let me try something else with the O-rings, so more that they're dangling down. So hi, Lorraine, how are you? Hope I can do this. Had trouble with the last one. Okay, well, yeah, this might be easier. I'm going to try a more decorative dangly one. I might even be able to use this scrap of wire that's left over. So let me try something like that because I like the idea of having them dangle too. So I'm going to just take this bend this around and make a more loose loop, okay? So, because the idea is I don't want it to get distorted. So if I go like this one, it's a little thick maybe. And let me just look at the O-rings to see what else I have. And I have some really skinny ones. Whoa, I have a whole bunch of these. I just dropped one on the floor. Okay, so I have these two. Let's see what these are. I'm gonna open these ones up. Yeah, they're all rubber washers. Yeah, I ordered these because Amber had a bunch of washers at home. I'm not sure what size yours are, Amber. And she had asked me about doing a sort of a DIY thing with them. So this is what I was thinking. These are very fine, but I kind of like them. I think I'm gonna save the thicker ones and use some of these. So this looks like it's about 1/2 inch. And we're gonna just take this one. I'm gonna bring this one in a little bit and see what we can do about dangling it down. So now I'm gonna just take this ring, stick it on here. Mine are about 3/4 inch. So yeah, you could definitely do the bike one. The bike I just did was about 3/4 inch. So that's cool. So this is different, you know, just having it hang down like that. Let's try something like that. Because if we don't try, we don't know, right? So let's just bring that one here. And then I'm gonna bring this one up here. So that's sort of like the first stage. And let me just put these wires one behind the other. Okay, and then what was I gonna do here? So this one, I'm gonna bring this down, just down, and then you wanna put it down flat so you can measure like the proportions. And then if I bend it across here, actually maybe bend it more in a V. So I'm gonna bring this one up in a kind of V because I want this one to be more stylized. And I don't know if it's gonna work or not. So if we bring this one up like that, and then I'm going to bring it maybe at the same height, bring it down here, and then bring this one up this way. Let me just see how much. I think I have to bring it up a little bit more. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit more up here. And then I'm going to form a kind of a loop to hang it on here. I'm going to bend this out a bit and then around. Heather, what's the time there? So it is actually just after 1 p.m. Eastern time here. And Marcia says, hello from St. Kitts. Wow, that's cool. Must be warm there. So now we're going to just, see, I did like a little loop here, a little loop here, and then I'm going to stick this one on and just see what it's going to do. So we're going to put that one there. This is more following like the sketch that I did. It doesn't really look like a bicycle, but it's kind of interesting. So let's try that. I'm going to take this one here, bring it out. Yeah, that's the thing. If you don't try this, you just never know how it's going to turn out. So I'm going to just bring that out, bring that way to make a kind of a seat thing. It's not going to look like much until it's actually kind of dangling down. So now if I bring that one back down here. Yeah, this one you can't obviously stand it up. Ooh, this is looking a little weird. So let me just bring this one in a little more to create the seat. Bring it down and bring this one in a little bit. Okay, we're going to bring that one in. And as always, these designs I might work on after the live stream just to see if I can make them a little more perfect, but they don't have to be perfect. That's the thing. So if we're going to bring that one down here, and then we want to form like some kind of handlebar thing. So we're going to just bring that one around, here. Okay, so that's kind of cool. And we would probably just hang it from there. So this one you could even just give it a cut if you want to. You can just cut it off there. It's fine. Okay, and put that one there. And then Beatrice is here from Italy. Hello, hello. So now what we want to do is we can just kind of finish this off somehow. So what I can do here, you could either like bring it back down or we could just simply bring it across. And then that makes like a kind of that's kind of cool. It makes more like a triangle thing. So let's try that. We're going to bring that one up here, push that one across, bring that one here, and then this one, you can adjust the angle of that V if you like. It can go that way, and then we can either put that to the front or the back. Maybe we'll put it to the back. Yeah, we'll put it to the back. And then I'm going to just twist it here. And I might even just twist it a few times to give it a little bit of interest. So let's just bring it around 1, 2, and 3. And this could make like a cute little pendant or something. So let's try that. We're going to clip that right there. Okay. And then if I put it down on the table, you're going to see how it definitely looks like a bike. This is kind of funky. I like the way these dangle. It's just something different. And if you hang it on an angle, they still kind of dangle nicely. Like, it's hard to see from here, but if I put this in here, okay, just to see how it goes, you can't really see from that angle, but if it's hanging against your skin like that, like as an earring, it might get a little distorted, but if you're hanging it as a necklace around your neck like that, could be cool. Otherwise, you can maybe put a ring or something in the middle. Like sometimes I'll put like a little loop in the middle. I mean, we can even add one after the fact, just to show you like how it would sit better if you have it more centered there. So what you could do is actually take a wire. This one might not be long enough, but just for the sake of trying it, we're just going to take this and then twist that one around as a separate kind of piece. But probably what I would do is like do a little loopy thing instead. So we're going to just bring this one around a few times. Okay, just bring that one around there. Close that up. Okay, and then to fix it in place, we're going to have to give it a pinch, I think. So I'll just do that. Bring that one up here. You could even put a few little beads on there too if you wanted to. It's just the idea is you want it to like kind of be more centered. So, or you could even bring it and do some loops on the other side too. So let me just see what it looks like with beads, and if not, I'm going to take it off. So we're going to see. Bring that one here. Yeah, so you could put definitely some beads on there if you wanted to. Otherwise, I'll just take that off for now just to show you guys. If you want to make a loop to hang it on a necklace or something, you can do that as well. I'm just trying to think of the other thing you could do. Yeah, if you want it to hang straight, you would do that. If not, you don't have to do this step at all. So I'm just going to bring this one around here. Bring this one to the back. Make a little loop. Oh, we're getting it caught in there. So I'm going to just bring that one around to the back. Close that up. And then bring that back down. Just to make it somewhat even. So we're going to bring that one down here. And then that way, it's going to sit a little more straight. So we'll bring that one in here. Make sure my hands are still on screen. Okay. And Renisha says, I just now saw your Insta account and your comics. Yeah, my comics that's my alter ego. I write very silly, ridiculous comics. But I have a little bit of a following on sort of Instagram and Facebook for people that like my quirky sense of humor. So I appreciate that. They're super fun to make. Mostly they're just conversations with my daughter and with my husband. And I have a lot of fun making them. So I make them on Pic Collage. So I just basically transcribe our conversations and put them to pictures, which is super fun. So there we go. We're going to close this one up. And we're going to pinch that. And it's kind of interesting. It makes a little like semi bail at the top, and then you can center that how you want. Okay, and it works well with a separate wire actually, and you could even do it with a contrasting color wire if you want to distinguish it from the bike itself. So that's interesting. And then, yeah, so then when you hang it, now I have no scraps of wire because I use them all for the bike. So let me just cut a scrap of wire. And I have made a bike with something thick tires and posted in the Discord group. Fantastic. So I will definitely check that after, Mustafa. So there we go. And when you put an extra wire on it, it's hard to see, but it hangs more centered. I really like this one. I actually prefer this one to the other one. that I did like this, but because this got really warbled, the wheel, but this one is super cute. So this is a winner. I love it. I think it's super fun. And you could put a bead in the center of the tire that dangles. Ooh, now there's a good idea. I like that idea. Why don't we try that? If it's not too late, let me try that. I think that's a fabulous idea. Who said that? Icon Betty, that great idea. Okay, so let's get some wire and we'll try to dangle a bead in there to see. Or a little heart bead would be cute. Wouldn't that be cute? I had a bike as a kid with the colored tires. Cool. And Sabrina says, hello, everybody. Nice. Hi, Sabrina. I'm just going to see if I have any little beads. I had some little heart beads that would be cute too. That one's way too big. So let me grab my other stack of beads. Excuse me. I have a little drawer here with all my heart beads. So I'll check those out if I can find them. I have them here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I try to keep my beads all organized like by shapes and stuff like that. So here's the heart beads. So we're going to see, hi Peggy, how are you doing? And she says, that's amazing, thank you. So now let's just get, I'll just see what it looks like with the heart. And if not, I can just do a regular bead, but I kind of like the heart. Let's try that. Oh, you know what would be good though for that is a little head pin. So let me try to find a head pin because I think that would be good too. I just have to find one. Yeah, I do have head pins. And that way it'll be a little more discreet than attaching it with a wire. So here's my head pins. Luckily I have everything close, so that's good. Perfect, nice. And let's get a head pin. Perfect. And stick that in. And then we're going to try the flowers after because Amber had suggested flowers. So we'll take this one here. We're going to put the heart on there. And then you have to do it like sideways. So we're going to take this and let me cut that to about 3/8 to 1/2 inch. Not too big. And then take our round pliers and form it. So perfect. So we're going to take that and it looks so cute. Thank you. So bend that to the left or right. I bent it to the right. And then we're going to bring that one around here and then just stick it in this loop here. It's going to be a little, maybe I have to make it a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to bend that a little more. I'm actually going to clip a little more off. It's a little bit too big. So let's do that. And perfect. We're going to take that one around. Nice. And put it through this again. Just put it through that loop. So that's a good thing I made these loops quite big because they, that way there's room to add a bead. That was a brilliant idea, Betty. So there we go. So now we have the heart down there. And look how, let me get a paper to show you. Look how super cute that is. Oh my God, that is adorable. That's why I love doing these live streams. You guys have the best ideas. Very nice. Perfect. So now let us do something else. So let's get the O-rings. Perfect. And let's, oh, Mimi says hi. Very quietly. she's heading off. It was Mimi's birthday on Sunday and has a gift certificate for chapters. So it's called Indigo. Thank you. It's like coals. So there we go. So let's get some of these little O-rings and see about making like little flowers or something. This one these are a little big maybe. Let's not use those. Okay. So, oh, Mustafa says hi, Mimi. Mimi says hi, Mustafa. Oh, Ashita says hi, Mimi. Amber says hi, Mimi. There we go. So let's get some of these. Nice. Okay. Mimi says hi back and she's going to hit the road. So these are cute like that. I'm just going to get a bunch of these and see what we can do with them. And then, of course, Amber, if you only have the big ones, it's fine. We can do something with those too. So maybe I should be getting the big ones actually. Let's get some bigger ones. You said 3/4 of an inch. Let me see it. And Fia says hi, Mimi, as well. There we go. Perfect. So, and Mimi says hi back. So let's see if we have, these are about 3/4 of an inch. They look it. Yeah, those are about 3/4 of an inch. So why don't we go for those as well and see what we can do with those. So yeah, these are really big. Maybe I'll save those for the bigger ones for something else. I think I'm going to save these, Amber, for a little bit and see what we could do with this. But 3/4, eh? Okay, so let me warm up to it, okay? I'm going to just practice a little bit first. So here are these ones, and what I thought it would be cool to see is if any of these beads fit inside. Could be cute. So we've got that, or even the big ones. But then, you know, you don't want to lose. This is cool, but you don't want to. Ooh, yeah. Let me just see what other kinds of sizes of O-rings I have. But the thing is, you don't want to hide the O-ring. You want it to be obvious what it is, right? So these ones are a little, yeah, those are too small, I think. I don't know if I have a medium size. Those are the same as that. So let me get a thinner wire and just play around with it. I think I'm going to get this silver wire. I'm not feeling the gold today. Olympic rings. Yeah, they look like Olympic rings. Okay, so I just need my 20 gauge wire. Okay, there we go. So I have, or 24 gauge. So I have some 24 gauge in silver. So put it, oh, I'm missing something. So putting a bead inside is a brilliant idea. Yeah, I think we can work with that and see what happens. When I went to Amsterdam many years ago, I wish I could find it. I can't find it now, but they had earrings that were made with these O-rings, but they were thicker, like really thick, twice that size. And what they did was they actually, I'm going to just do it now. They actually had cut it, and this became the earring. Like this would say, this is my ear. They would clip on your ear like that. But this was much thicker, so it would hold its shape. And I thought it was brilliant. It was like a clip-on earring with a very thick O-ring. And if I find them, I'll put a picture in the community section of my channel and that was in Amsterdam 30 years ago. It was so cool. I could actually put on this on my ear right now. I bet it would stick. Let me try. You guys can't see it, but yeah, it totally sticks. I mean, it's not going to stay very much, but if it was a thick O-ring, it would totally stick. So when I turn my camera around, if I still have this on my ear, that's why. So let's try to do something with these. We're going to get some thin wire and see what we can do. And in the meantime, if I think of any other ideas or you guys think of any other ideas, just let me know. So just out of curiosity, I'm just going to play with this. I'm going to take this and see what happens if we put it. Yeah, like it kind of almost like if it would stick, it would be amazing. But maybe what you could do is, what if we did that and then put this back through the wire or the bead? That could be interesting. So we'll stick that. The beads that were inside the O-ring, I'll post one later. Oh, okay, cool. You have something with the beads inside a O-ring? Connie, I think I missed something. I made bracelets with O-rings, jump rings, bead rings. Ooh, cool. I'd love to see that. That sounds really cool. So yeah, you could post it on Discord in the post live stream section. That would be amazing. So see, we've just put it through one side and then the other side of the bead, and let's see what's going to happen with that to see if it's going to stay in place. So actually, what you might want to do then is do separate wires. That could work good, but this is interesting. So just like that, why don't we keep this one simple, and then we can even put beads on top and make like an earring or something with that. So let's try that. This is fun. We're just going to go like that. And then I can take some other beads. Just let me look at my beads, what I have in here. I'm a little limited with what I have in here. I think, let me just look at my other beads, because I have some other funky beads in another tray. And I just want to see if I have something that would work. The other thing, I do have some bigger miracle beads that Clarice gave me, which are these green ones. So that might work too, because those are a little bigger than my 8mm. Those are 10mm. So I might be able to use those with something else. But I just want to find, I'm looking for some of my shiny turquoise color beads. So I'm going to get those. and see what we can do with that. Okay, I'll send you a pic sometime today. Okay, cool. Okay, oh, you're talking to Amber, I think. Okay, I'm mixing up comments here. So now if we put those two in there, okay, so we're gonna just bend that like flat a little bit. So that's kind of interesting, and you can just play around with it and mix like different beads on there. So maybe I want to put, I don't think the black one's gonna fit because we're gonna run, you need to put beads that are gonna fit through both wires, unless you did a twist at the bottom, but I kind of like the idea of just keeping it like this, adding some beads on there. It's 24 gauge wires, so a lot of these beads will fit on there, but maybe not all of them. So let's just try that, and we'll do a little miracle bead, and then we can just finish it up at the top. I'm not going to take too much time choosing beads. That's kind of funky. I would have preferred black, but the black bead, the hole wasn't big enough, so I just went with the hematite. Here's another black bead that might work better. Yeah, I'm not liking the hematite. It's fighting with the O-ring just because I think they should both be more stark. What about O-ring top? O-ring top, like a spinning top? That could be really interesting. Yes, we're gonna put that one in there. I'm not sure if I'm loving the faceted bead either. It's looking a little fancy, so I'm gonna remove that. And I'm going to put, let's try this one, this little one. Now I'm spending too much time choosing my beads. So we're going to put that one there, and then the bigger black one. Oh yeah, this looks much better. I don't think I liked the faceted bead. It didn't really fit too well with that. So let's stick that one on there. We can just do it. Let's just do it simple. This is super cute. And then what you can do is, rather than try to end one end, we could just finish these together. So let's just bend this to the left here, and then take this and bring this one around. And Amber, you could definitely do this with your larger 3/4 inch beads, but rings, but I'm not sure bead wise, unless you had a flat bead. But that's cool. I really like the way that looks. But you know what we could do? I like that idea. Was it Connie that said she did a bracelet? I think I'm going to try a bracelet with the O-rings. So let me just take this and open this up. Just take a large piece. And what if we did take these, and I'm just going to fold it in half, okay, and make a loop on one end. Let's just try this. This might or might not work. So yeah, it's different, eh? I didn't know I was going to go in that direction of doing something more abstract, but I like that just as a decorative piece. So now if we just make a loop on the end, I'm going to put this at the side with our collection of things that we like that we made today, and then I'm going to take this one and bring it around all the way around. And then what if we start, I'll just start by putting a bead on both wires. So now I want to make sure these are the same distance, like the same length. So let's go ahead. You have coin beads. Okay, so that might be interesting to go in between. But the other thing we could do, let's try this. We're going to put this here, and then if we open up this, put the washer in between. How are we going to do this? Okay, I think we have to do it towards the end. So if we go like this, and then we're going to hold the washer like that. Okay. The washer is for the challenge. The washer for the challenge? I'm not sure what you mean. Just let me know what you mean. Oh, you know what I should have done is not use turquoise then, because that doesn't go with these green beads that Clarice gave me. So let me just remove that. And I don't think this green goes with this green, but let me just see. Yeah, those clash. So let's not do those. And maybe I have enough of these black beads. Let me just try that. So if we stick the black bead on here, okay, we can try that. And then we're going to take the O-ring, put this one on here, put the both wires through this one. This might or might not work. Okay, and then we're going to push that one through. And then we would want to bring these on the other side of the O-ring. Okay, like that. Oh, like that. Okay, so see what I've done here? And I don't know if it's going to work. So I put a wire on either side, the bead in the middle, and then that one there, and then I'm going to pull it to the end. Okay, we're going to pull that one all the way to the end. I'm going to hold this. Yeah, bring it all the way to the end here and see if this is going to work. So just slide it down. Okay. Oh, it's getting a little distorted, but it might be interesting. So see, it goes like that. It goes in here. It's sort of keeping its shape. It's not too bad. The other thing we could do is use the concept of the bicycle and keep them like kind of separate. But for now, let's just try this. So we're going to try this, and then we'll put another black bead. Oh, for my next challenge, do an O-ring challenge. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to be too happy about that, but it could be a fun challenge. It could be fun, but I don't know how many takers I'd have for that challenge. We're going to see. We're doing the bead soup challenge next, so that's awesome. That'll be super fun. So now we're going to just bring this one in here, and then we would put like these in between. So they're kind of interesting. Hopefully the wires won't get too distorted. And then let's see how many we can do. Let's do another one here. It's kind of cool looking, eh? I like it. I really do like it. So let's just, and this is with your size of washer, Amber, so this might work. We're going to bring this one here. I just want to make sure my ends stay the same size. So we're going to bring this one on here, and let's just make sure the wires don't get crisscrossed either. So I'm going to bring that one here like that, and then put that one in between. Put the little ends together. Put the bead on there. So we'll just stick that little bead on there. Okay, right in there. And see if we can get them going right through. And they have to go, the thing is they have to go on either side of the O-ring. It's a little tricky. I was actually considering putting like more than one bead in the middle, but that would be a nightmare. So let's not do that. And then we're going to pull this one here and just pull it all the way down to the end. So that's kind of cool. Ooh, it's very interesting. Okay, we're going to bring that one down to the end. Right there, and then we'll try another one. So let's try that. That is looking a bit like my bracelets. Cool. Jump rings held the O-rings together. Oh, okay, and a nylon thread. That sounds really cool. No, that sounds really neat. I'll have to, can you DM that to me or post it in the Discord group, and we can have a look and compare it. That would be awesome. And I'm just going to see, I don't have all the same kind of black beads, but I think this one should be fine too. This is a black one as well. Let's see if that's going to work. Yeah, it's not the same black bead, but I think it's going to be okay because I just don't know if I have enough. Oh wait, here's a black one. This one might work. Yeah, I like that idea of using a nylon thread because it's going to have a little bit more give to it. So that would be really great. We can have a look at that and compare it, and it might be easier to make than this because this is it's not going to be as sort of dangly, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be a little stiffer, but it could also work. So we're going to I'll just go with it. I'll try to finish this one, and then yeah, if you want to post that pic, we can compare it. That would be awesome. So this again, we're going to put this one in here and get the green bead. Perfect. Hi, Kirthi, how are you? We're just trying to figure out things to do with O-rings here. So there we go. We're going to put that one through here, bring it down a little bit, push it right through, and just pull it up a little bit. I noticed the wires are getting a little bit crinkly as we go. So as always, you should probably cut the wire bigger than you think you need, and then you can like go from there. So let's just take that, put those two in between, and then I wish I could access Discord and see what you could see, Connie, what you mean, because that might help us on this. But what I can do is I can have a look and maybe put like I could put it in the community section too. So people that aren't on Discord can have a look and see what you mean about putting them together with the nylon cord. Because I think it's a good idea. Because it's true. These are getting a little bit distorted. But I think it's okay. So just for the sake of seeing if we can get it done, let's just do it. It's fine. I'm going to see if I have more black beads. I don't seem to have all the same kind of black beads. These ones are a little different, but that's okay. I might trim the wire a little bit because it's getting a little bit distorted. Where's the hole in that one? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're going to put that one in here. Just take them both through. Yeah, sometimes the ends get a little bit distorted, so then I'll probably have to trim them again. But this isn't too bad. I'm going to try to do 5. And then we'll go from there. So let me just, rather than clip these, I don't want them to get too small. I'm just going to straighten them out a little bit. And we'll do the same thing. So we'll get our O-ring. Okay, we'll just get the O-ring here. And yeah, actually, you know what would be better is rather than 24 gauge wire, use tiger tail. That's going to be much better because the wire gets distorted and tiger tail is much easier to use. So you could probably do this same idea exactly like this, but with tiger tail. And I might try to do one on my own and then I'll post a photo and we'll see what it's going to look like, because it's true, the nylon cord would probably, yeah, tiger tail. Oh, Joan just wrote that in the comments. I just read your comment. Tiger tail. Yeah, I think tiger tail would be a great idea because it's much more flexible and it's about the same thickness as this 24 gauge wire, but it's more flexible, and as a bracelet, I think it's going to work a lot better. So you can do this exact design with tiger tail. Amber, do you have tiger tail? Let me know in the comments if you have some, because I think, yeah, I think we could do this exact same design, but with tiger tail, and then use crimps at the end and add a clasp. I think that would totally work. So I'm new to this. What's tiger tail? So tiger tail is plastic coated wire. Really, it's like a very fine steel wire, and it's coated with plastic, and it's great for necklaces and beading and stuff like that because it's very flexible, and you can pinch the ends with little crimp beads. They're little tiny metal beads that you squish them and it holds everything in place. So yeah, tiger tail is great. It's like beading cord, I guess. I don't know, is there another name for tiger tail? You guys let me know in the comments, but I think it's just like a nylon coated metal cord, something like that. So I think that's it. You have a roll. Awesome. That's fantastic. You just posted in the, okay, fantastic, Connie. So after the live stream, and if anybody wants to go on, actually, if anybody wants to go on Discord now and check, I just put the link. You would go in the post live stream section and you can see that picture of Connie's bracelet. And if not, I will post it in the community section of my channel here. If that's okay, Connie, I'll just post it so everybody can see it. That would be great. Yeah, it's very great stuff. The tiger tail, it's fantastic. Just for doing like beaded necklaces and stuff. And there's other designs you can do with it. You can do necklace, earrings with it, all kinds of stuff. So there we go. So there we have our five pieces. You can kind of adjust them as you go. I'm definitely going to try this with the tiger tail. I think it's a great idea. So now let's go ahead and put one more black bead. And then we're going to finish the ends. So I mean, the only advantage of using wire instead of tiger tail is you can actually like make the shape of a hook with the wire, but it's easy enough to add your own clasps. So no problem. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, good. Amber, you went to look on Discord to see your bracelet? That's fantastic. I can't wait to see it. So there we go. So now, actually, rather than doing a hook, we can just finish it off and do a clasp, or you can make a hook out of wire. Let's try to make the hook. It's probably going to be way too small, but if you do want to make a hook, what you're going to do is, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to bend this first. So I'm going to take this and bend it around a couple of times, okay, like that, and then bend that one up, and then we're just going to form a hook with this. I think this gauge wire is a little thin to make a hook with, but that's okay. We'll do it anyways. So we're just going to take this, bend this back, like that. And yeah, it's a little odd with the double wire, but let me just try it. And like I said, you could just make a loop and then you can add a clasp after. So I don't know what I'm doing with this. This is a lot of wires. So we're going to bring this one around here. You know what you could probably do too is just see if we can just twist it. It might look weird, but let's just try it. So we're going to take that and then just twist it a little bit. We're just going to make like a twisted wire thing here. It's not it's actually not twisting consistently whatsoever, but that's okay, just for the sake of finishing it. So we're just going to clip this here. Okay. Ishita says, I have a roll of tiger tail. In India, people call it gear wire. That's interesting. Like for the gears of a bicycle. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same type of wire, actually. I never thought about that. That's cool. So now let's go ahead and just form the hook with that. So you just bend it back here and then make a little hook. This is ridiculous. I don't really like this hook at all, but like I said, you can remove that and just put like a loop on the end and make put a clasp on there. So now for the bracelet, you would just kind of bring it around here, and then that would hook in there. And honestly, I think it's going to be better with tiger tail. This is a little wonky and a little stiff, but you have the idea. So you definitely have the idea. It's very cool. And that at least it's the design. So there you go. So I cannot wait to try it with the tiger tail. So that was super cool. So now let's try some kind of flower things. So we have 3 things that somewhat worked out, and we have Connie's idea in the Discord group. So I will definitely share that after the live stream as well. I'm just going to grab a little sip of water. So cool, fun. Okay, sip of water. So now if we want to do a little flower, so we would want to like put these around in here. Let me get some of the other size rings too, just to try it. So we've got that one. Would you be able to fit one in the middle too? Maybe not. No, I think you'd have to like maybe start with a bead in the middle and then put these around the outside. Could be interesting too. I have some really tiny ones as well. Very tiny, and there's, oh wow, I wonder what those little ones are for. Those are really interesting. So maybe because it's going to be easier to work with, I'll just work with the 24 gauge for now and see what we can do. So say we start, if we just start with the bead and see what we can do with that. So if we just take this one and let me just wind it in here for now, just to see what it's going to do. So we're going to bring that. Perfect. Okay. Hi, Kat. How are you? I love the bracelet. Thank you. Yeah, it's really, it turns out really well. And I, like I said, I'll share Connie's as well because I'm sure it's beautiful and it might even be easier to make. So, so we'll have a look and see at that. So Connie, tell me your bracelet. Is this a design that you came up with? Is it from a tutorial? Because if there is a tutorial for it already, I can share it. And if not, people will just have to figure it out. So there we go. So now we're going to just see what we can do with that. If I put that there, I'm not sure this is going to work or not. I'm going to put that one there. And then, yeah, because if we put one at the other side, it's actually going to be more, I wonder what it would look like if these kind of like overlapped a little bit too. That could be interesting. I'm not sure about the, I'm going to leave the bead for now. I'm just going to see what we can do with this. Like if that goes there, I want to do something that's pretty consistent. So if we bring this one here, put this one on there, I'm just going to play around with it for a minute, and then we're going to see what we can do. So we're going to bring that one here around. But I do, like I said, I want them to be somewhat consistent, because if we put them all together in the middle, I don't know if that's going to work either. So let me just, I'm going to try something else. Okay, I'm going to just remove that. And just remove that one for now. And take that one off. Hopefully I'm not going to break it. Take that one off here. Just cut that off and then try to put them together in a way. What if we put them like all together and just went around kind of like that, around like that. I'm just playing. I'm just letting the wheels turn in my head to see what we can do to put these together. Because if you just stick them all together, I don't think it's going to do much, but sometimes you just don't know until you try, right? So let's just stick them all on here and bend this around. Try to keep them somewhat even. How many do I have on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if we just bring this one around here and bring that one around here, what happens if we tighten them up? I'm not sure. Probably nothing. So we're going to go right there and there and see what it does. Just play around with them. Yeah, I mean, you can do that kind of thing where that makes, I've seen like earrings like that with like little springs of wire, but I don't think that's where I want to go with that. So, oops, one went flying. So that's not good. So let's just take this one off here. And probably I'll get some ideas after the live stream. So we're going to see what we're going to do. Do you edit your videos? I don't edit the live streams, but I edit my regular videos. Yeah, you can't really edit live streams because they go right on. Yeah, kind of like chainmail. It's true. I mean, how would, like, if you were going to do something like that that was like chainmail, now that would be interesting to do chainmail, but you'd have to have like a glue that was really, really good. So you can like cut it and crazy glue it. And that could be interesting too, but that would be like super fragile. I think it would be very fragile, but I guess you could then put them together with jump rings. Now that might be interesting too. Let me get some jump rings and see if we can do something like that. That might be interesting. I don't know if I have a lot of little jump rings. Maybe I can make some little jump rings. Let me just get that. The washers are rubber. Yes, yes, they're rubber. What did you think they were wire, Clarice? Maybe you thought they were wire. Yeah, they're rubber. They're for actually plumbing, I think. So I'm gonna just try to make some small jump rings because I don't want huge jump rings, but I don't want them too small either. So just let me make a bunch and see what we can do with that. Because yeah, the idea of chainmail. It's true. It's just a bunch of jump rings put together. So maybe if we do something like that, that could be interesting. Yeah. So that's a great idea, Amber. So have you done chainmail? Let me know in the comments if any of you have done chainmail and if it sparks any ideas for the O-rings. It could be interesting. So for now, I'm just going to make a bunch of like really random jump rings, and they're not going to be consistent in size or anything. And usually to make your own jump rings, you actually need a jewelry saw and to saw it straight, but I don't. So Merrick says, works on hair, works on wire. There you go. Gorilla Glue. Okay, that's interesting. I don't have Gorilla Glue. I have Crazy Glue. If you think it's going to work on the O-rings, that would be cool. Let me know if anyone tries it and if it actually works. So I'm just clipping these, and if they aren't perfect, it's fine. You know, my cut, usually when you cut with flush cutters, one side is straight and one side is on a slant, but I'm not going to worry too much about filing them or making them perfect by any means. So let's just go for it with these. So here's a bunch of random jump rings, and let's see if they're big enough to kind of hold these together. Because I don't really know how to do chainmail. I've never really done it before. So what if we just, how do you do it? You just like stick these together? I don't even know. So let's just take this one and that one and see what happens. Okay. Okay, love that the most. Those colors together are so fantastic. Awesome. Well, I can't wait to go on Discord now. I'm a little stuck because I don't have a device I can look at it. So I will definitely look at that after and see. So here is just putting them together like that. So let's just play around with this idea to see if there's anything that we can do to loop these together. So say we loop 5 of them together with the jump rings. And then we got to see what we can do with that. Oh, that one just fell out of my hand. So I'll do, yeah, I'll loop 5 together to see if we can form like kind of petals of a flower. And then if that works, great. And if not, that's okay. We're just playing with it to see how it goes. So we're going to close those ones up. I made them like really snug, so they're not, you know, there's not a lot of give with that, but it's fine. They should be fine. So let's just keep going. That one there. We're going to do another one. Perfect. Sorry, I don't mean to make you jealous. You can't see the gorgeousness. That's okay. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see it after the live stream. We can all hop over to Discord and check out Connie's bracelets, because now I'm like super excited and can't wait to see them. But it's super great because, Amber, you were looking for ideas for your O-rings. So between this and Connie's bracelet, you will have an abundance of ideas, which is fantastic. So let's just get this one in here. Oh my, this is really tricky to get in here. I think maybe some of my jump rings were smaller than others. So it's a little bit tricky to get them all together. So there's that. And let's do one more. You could even make a bracelet that's just O-rings put together. So Amber, if you want like a super simple bracelet, I think even dudes could wear these. What do you think? Do you think Josh would wear a bracelet like that? Just O-rings, jump ring together? He might. It's a little fancy, but he might. You know, when you go out on a hot date or something, it's a cool idea. I like it. There we go. I'm absolutely loving this. I can't thank you, lovelies, enough. Yay, that's awesome. Well, that's what we're here for, is to inspire each other. And that's why I love these live streams, is you guys have such great ideas, and nobody can live in a box, right? We all help each other. We all inspire each other. I think it's fantastic. So here's like these jump ring together. Now, if we bring them in like that, let's put the last one on. Make sure they line up so they sit flat. And then we're going to figure out what we can do with that. Okay. And he heard you asking that, and he said, yes, awesome. So Josh is going to get a bracelet as a gift. No, it's not a secret, so that's fine. Secret's out. It's okay. Christmas is over. I don't know when his birthday is, but Christmas is over. So so gifts can happen anytime, any day, anytime. So there we go. So here we have what looks like a somewhat flower thing, all jump ring together. I have no idea what I'm going to do now, but I guess you could jump ring something in the middle. It would be a smaller, maybe a smaller ring. Woo, that's cool. But I'm not sure how it's going to sit. So let me just find a bigger, slightly bigger one. Is that the same size? That's the same size. Let's see if we have one that's slightly larger. Maybe that one. That's interesting. I like it. I'm not quite sure what it's going to do, though, because it's going to be wobbly. But let's try to add that. Okay. Love the green one, Connie. More. Okay, guys. I will definitely hop in the Discord group after this. What time is it anyways? Oh, it's about an hour. So let me just finish this one up, and then we'll hop over and check out what's going on Discord. So there we go. So let me just attach this one and see if it's going to attach in here. This might not be worth my while. I'm going to see what happens with this. So we're going to try it. Because the trouble is when they're jump ring together, they're still like kind of wobbly and stuff. So that's the thing that's a little bit tricky. But we'll see. We might be able to do something with this. So just when you pick it up, make sure it doesn't flip around too much. Stick that one in there. Let's see. Let's stick that one there, and this one. Get that one going in there. Perfect. After the live stream, I'm going to actually make some cookies. I'm going to make banana biscotti. Let me know in the comments if you've ever made banana biscotti. It's because I have bananas that are too soft to eat. And I've thought, oh, I love biscotti. And I thought, I wonder if that exists, banana biscotti. So I looked up the recipe, and it exists. I mean, there's some recipes that just say, oh, just take regular banana bread, you know, that you bought at the store, and cut it into slices and recook it in slices in the oven. But that's cheating. So I'm going to actually make banana bread and make banana biscotti with that. So that's my project after this. So this is getting tangled up now. Okay. That's enough talk about food because it's getting me distracted. So there we go. So let's do another one. I've never heard of that. Yeah, I'd never really heard of it. I just had the idea because I wanted to get rid of some bananas, but it's a thing apparently, so that's a good thing. So we're gonna put that one in here, and I have a really very terrible sweet tooth. I don't know if you guys know, but I love sweets and coffee, so that's gonna be my project for today. So let's do one more jump ring. It's kind of interesting. I'm liking how this is looking. There we go. Sounds delicious. Yeah, yeah. If only we can hang out and have a party, we can share some banana biscotti, but unfortunately we can't do that. So there we go. So let's just get this last jump ring on, get that one going, get in there, and you get, okay. Have to open it up a little more. Some of these ended up being a little bit smaller than the other ones, the jump rings, but it's okay. I don't know how big these are. These are maybe 4 or 5 millimeters, the jump rings, just looking at them. I didn't measure them or anything, so we're going to see if we can just get that one on. And that'll be the last one. And then we're going to see what we can do with it. So we've attached that, close up that. So there we have, it's a very cool flower. It's holding together as such, but what the heck do we do with it? Because if you pick it up, it's going to get like all warbly. So that's the thing. I think what you would have to do is put it within a frame or something, because otherwise that's not going to hold its shape whatsoever. So let's just take a wire, and we're just going to improvise this. And Mustafa says, I love it. Yay! It's 8:38 a.m. Oh, sorry, Mustafa. This is not a good time for you for live streams. I know that. But I did a poll in the community section, and the majority of people asked for 1 p.m. Eastern time. So maybe what I'll try to do is occasionally I'll do it earlier. Let's Get Wired episodes I like to do earlier, like at 12. Haven't done one of those in a while because I've been really busy with the challenges and stuff. But next time I'll try to do one a little earlier, Mustafa. I'm really sorry it's so late there. Oh my goodness. There we go. So now if we just adjust this so it's going to fit there, you know, sometimes rather than trying to do a circle and make it bigger, I'm going to just get a larger circle because that's going to be better. I wish my wire was a little thicker. I could use this 16 gauge wire, but the trouble is it's going to be too thick to attach the jump rings. If I had 18, it would be great, but I'm all out of silver 18 gauge wire. So I'm just going to use this. Maybe double it up, the jump rings like chainmail is. So put two jump rings. Is that what you mean, Joan? Like double jump rings on there? That's a good idea. I've never done chainmail, so any advice about chainmail would be much appreciated. So what I'm going to do is just measure this so it's going to be a good size. So if we take this one here, I'm just going to bring this one around here just to see if this is going to be a good size. It needs to be tightened a little bit more, I think. So we're going to just, let me bring this one in here. I can always tighten it up a little more. So I'm going to go around here. Yes, double jump rings. That's a great idea. I don't really want to take the time to do it now, but I think it's a fantastic idea. Yeah, for sure. To do a double jump ring, it's going to look a little more decorative too. So let's put this one here and hold that up there. And we're going to tighten it up because I want this to sit flat-ish. And I'm just going to tighten this up a little bit too. So it's going to just like fit right in the frame. Okay, so this is going to bring that one here. And there's still a little bit of space, so I'm going to bring that one around a little more. And make sure it's round. Bring that one back here. It still needs a little bit more, so we're going to bring that one around a little bit more. Okay, perfect. And let's see. I think that's good. I don't want to do it any tighter. So now I'm going to also make a loop at the top to hang this on. You could put a bead on there if you wanted. I'm just going to keep it very simple. So I'm going to bring that one here, bring that one around, and then close that one up. So Susanna's here. So I'm working Now, not easy to watch your live. Oh, well, thank you for popping in to say hello while you're working. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard when people work during the day. I used to do these live streams at night at 9 p.m. Eastern time, but I don't know what time. If it was 9 p.m. Eastern time, what time would it be where you guys are? Just out of curiosity, but I'm pretty sure it's not a great time, 9 p.m. But when I first started, that was my time. That's when I did it all the time. So here's like a little frame to go with this. Hopefully it's going to fit all right. So now we're going to get our jump rings and stick them in there and see how it goes. So 12:10, is that AM or PM? That would be AM, I guess, in Pakistan. Yeah, it's a bit late in India, but we're not a problem for me because I usually awake by 3:30. Well, that sounds like me because I go to bed around 2:30. Especially when I have to edit videos, especially when I have to edit my Tip Tuesday video on a Tuesday night at midnight. Yikes, that was a little late, but at least I got it out before going to bed on Tuesday, so that was a good thing. So now I'm just going to attach these ones on here. 9 p.m. in Michigan is the same, okay, and 7 in there. Perfect, so it's also a good time. Yeah. So you know what? For now, I'll keep it during the day, but you never know. I might do the odd live streams every now and then. And what I'm really excited for, but it's not going to be for a little while, is when I get 1,000 subscribers on my art channel, I'll be able to do art live streams. And I'm very excited for that because I'm actually obsessed with art. So if when that happens, I'm at 214 now, I think, something like that. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers on my Heather Boyd art channel, I will be doing lots of live streams on there because I just adore painting, drawing, all those things. So that's going to be exciting. So let's do a few more of these. It would be 7:30 a.m. your time, Mustafa. So probably not a good time if you have to get ready for school and stuff. Yeah, I think probably, Mustafa, for you, probably the 11 a.m. or 12 noon time, Eastern time, is probably better, I imagine. It's really hard to please everybody. It's really hard. I wish, yeah, 7:30 in India. Yeah, which is an odd time, you know, when you're eating breakfast and getting ready for your day, I think. Or if you're still in bed like me. Yikes, that's what happens when you're an entrepreneur and you can make your own hours. Okay, so now we've got this one. I actually kind of like this. I think it needs tightening up though. Like, see how it's like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's loose in there. But I bet if that was tightened up, I don't know if I can tighten it up at this point. I can try. That's going to get a little distorted. But if I just tighten it up a little bit, it's going to maybe have less slack. It might be too late to tighten it up. But that's the idea. I think it's a cool idea. So you have this one inside the frame. I think, was it Joan that was saying if you double up the jump rings, it might be better? Yeah, it might be a little bit better. But I like the way that looks. I think it's got some potential there. And yeah, if you put another jump ring on that side at least too, it would center this better. So let's try that. Okay. I wake up at 9:30 at 10. Okay. Okay, so 7:30 is not a good idea for Mustafa. So I'm not improving things by choosing an evening time. So I think we'll just stick with midday for now. That's good. Do double jump rings on the big ring. Yes, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because 2 reasons. 1, it's going to look nicer, and 2, it's going to keep it centered on either side of that main point there. So let's just put that one in there and see how it's going to look. Yeah, they don't stay together there, but I think it's the idea. I'm not going to double jump ring it right now, but I think the idea is really cool. And I'm definitely going to investigate chainmail a little bit more to see about how that works. So I'm going to show you guys what we did today. And then for sure go over to Discord and check out Connie's bracelets for sure. So we did the bike, like that one. And then this would be an earring, like that. I can actually get an earring hook to put on there. That would be cool. I'll just get that. Actually, I'll get 2 because after the live stream, I'll make another one. And then we'll have the pair. So that'll be good. So let's take this earring and perfect. This one here. Okay, so there we have the earring, this pendant, and then the bracelet. Maybe I'll open it up so you can see it. So there's the bracelet. We'll just open it up like that. And yeah, so let me know which ones you like. Amber, you let me know what you're gonna try. I think you're gonna try the bracelet, and then you can use some of Connie's tips from the Discord group and see to do it with the tiger tail. I'm gonna try it again with the tiger tail too. I think it's gonna be good. So that's it, guys. Whew, well, I look like an owl with all the things going on. Yeah, true. Love them. Thank you. Fantastic. Looks cool. Great. So, yeah, I'm going to just have a little sip of my water. I'm going to flip the screen. Melissa says they're awesome. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, they were super fun to make. And thank you, Amber, for your inspiration. That was really, really fun. I have to try the flower, too. Yep. Make it list. Fantastic. So let me just flip the screen. I'm going to bring this one, and there's my snowy outside, and there's there we go. So you see, look, I still have the jump ring on my ear that I put on, or not the jump ring, the O-ring. It's not going to stay there, but it's kind of cool. So if I find the bigger ones, I will definitely try to do some with the thicker O-rings, and I'll see if I can find that one that I bought in Amsterdam, because it was super, super cool. So guys, it's still on me. Yeah, of course. So have a great day. I'm going to hop over to Discord. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, Mustafa. I appreciate that. And I will hop over to Discord in the post live stream section now. Let me put the link again. So there's the link to Discord, and you go to the hashtag post/livestreams section. We'll have a look at Connie's bracelet. So excited.